vibrations. So hopefully you have your water or your tea. It's 20 ounces I'm having today. Today I'm just having warm water. Heart rate monitor is on, so set your fitness tracker or your heart rate monitor so you can get some feedback so that you can ensure that you're feeling comfortable and safe and you know exactly what your heart is doing and how your body is responding to the positive stress that you're putting on it. So I'm setting my heart rate monitor this morning for functional training. That's our primary focus in terms of our training. We want to be able to do certain types of movement patterns until our hair is white. So that's why we're going to focus on functional training. Also, that is, like I like to say, my specialty because it is so efficient. So we're going to get a nice little Tootsie Roll of cardio, flexibility, and strength right inside our tiny space. So wherever you pay rent or mortgage, you can get a good workout, saving time from going to and from the gym. If you feel a bit more private, or if you just want to have that extra time to prepare healthy food for yourself. So my heart now is at 82 beats per minute. And if I turn that on, I can see that represented as beats per minute, or I can see it represented as a percentage. So if I tap percentage on here, I can see that my heart rate is at 44%. So that means I'm not doing much of anything at 44%. So these are some ways that you can dial into your RPE, your rate of perceived effort, your rate of perceived exertion to help you really cut the guesswork out of your exercise or workout program being effective, right? Many of us stop because we feel like we're not seeing any results, right? So if you have a balanced program, any program is going to include, if it is balanced, for results. If you're looking for results, cardio, heart muscle, strength for your bones, and that's your body composition, changing your metabolism, and also flexibility. I would also add to underneath the category of flexibility, mobility, your limbs, their ability to move at a full range of motion around the joint. If you're only able to do this and you have tightness, likely you have corrective exercises you need to do to strengthen weak areas. Also, our hips, you want to keep them nice and open and mobile. If you are very immobile in your hips, your shoulders, your back, likely you won't be able to perform in a full range of motion, which is okay. You can build, up to that with some consistency. So all of that plus some nutrition. We have lots of greens growing inside the yard. Hopefully you started your garden. If not, why not? So you can join me over Body-Culinary on, let's say, Instagram, on YouTube. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, I'm also sharing on Kwasapeacefull eating on TikTok. All right, so that's 3 calories. I'm not doing anything to change my composition right now. Make sure you have your tiny space. Keep your heart rate monitor on. Also, so at the end of the month, you can print that out so you can have a real sense of accomplishment that's not you guessing. You can see what you're able to do and you can constantly improve. If you just have your body weight, use your body weight, take your time, feel free to do whatever it is that you can do and just log it onto your calendar. Showing up and just doing a little something is a lot better and more effective than doing nothing, right? Because you'll learn in the process. All right, so a little housekeeping. Make sure that you're tucking your pelvis under. We're going to use this bowl of our pants as our pelvis as a marker to make sure you're tucking it under. This, if I come a little bit closer, you might think it looks cute, but it's actually pinching my spine and shortening my spine if my water is pouring out of my bucket. So tuck your pelvis under, draw your belly button into your spine. Your imaginary headlights on your shoulders, your hips, your knees, and your ankles should be pointing straight ahead. So if we're stepping out to the side, you want to make sure that you make your headlight point straight ahead so that you're keeping your knees and your joints safe. Also, make sure that you're constantly checking back in with yourself during your recovery to draw your belly button into your spine. I'm not sucking in my ribs. I'm drawing my belly button into my spine. That's going to stabilize and give support to your lower back that's on the other side. So if I put my hand on your back, if I put this yoga block on your back, you're trying to actually tuck your pelvis under and draw your belly button in. If you do that long enough, it's going to start to heat up and you can feel your core musculature, not just your abs. You can feel your core musculature engage. That's what we want as we're moving about doing functional everyday activities, right? So different kind of context there. right? Make sure you don't have computer neck or cell phone neck by jutting your chin and your neck out. That's changing your structure over time. You're going to become humped over. So make sure you pull your chin in so it's in alignment with the rest of your spine. Breathe deeply. Nice big deep inhales and exhales. The lungs are not over here in the neck, they're down here. So imagine them filling with lots of air down here. Your inhale and your exhale. If you're standing next to you, you should be able to hear your inhale and your exhale. Heart rate is at 45%. I only burn 7 calories, right? Here you go. You can see I'm not doing much of nothing. Okay, so you can use a broomstick. That can be a great marker, or just use your arms. I'm extending actively all the way through my fingertips. So this is not active. This is active, and you're using the weight of your arms if you're just using your body weight. So alternately, kick up, same foot, same hand. Listen to your deep breathing. Here we go. So it's 1, 2, warm up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're striving to reach up. That's your goal, to try to get your leg up. That's going to help give you a big stretch in the back of your legs. Elbows in, knuckles pointed toward the ceiling. Alternately, step back, push your little broomstick straight up. My elbows are straight. You're never slamming down on the back leg. You're going to alternate, step back, and right back up. Here we go. So this is 2, 2, 3, and 3. Deep breathe. 4, and 4. You can just use your arms if you don't have a broomstick. 5, and 5. 6, and 6. 7. Going for 10, and 7. 8, 8, 9, 9. Nice and easy. 10, and 10. Staying the same standing kick. If you don't have a broomstick, imagine you have a broomstick. Again, your arms are shoulder height. So they're not here, they're not down here. Same height as your shoulders, active through the fingertips. Kick it up. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's why it's good to have a heart rate monitor. Alternate step back, press the arms up. So my palms are facing each other. Big step back, open up the hip joint. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. One more round, same thing. Get the body nice and warm. Arms extended, shoulder height, get up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can slow it down if you need to. 8, 9, and 10. Step back, front press. Press it up. 1, arms go straight. 2, heart rate is at 78%. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Nice and easy. Open up your hips. So you can use a marker or a stool or nothing. So you can take external hip rotation, because we like open hips around here. So big circles, you can do it over a stool, a chair. Let your arms flow wherever you need them to. Use your breath. Here we go. So it's 1. That's external. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Second part of the movement. Kick it up and sit down. So your hips are reaching back parallel to the floor. When you stand up, squeeze the glutes, right? So kick and then sit, right? Here we go. Kick it up and sit it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. External rotation again. Big circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick and sit. 1. Sit it down. 2. You are improving fitness. 3, 4, 5. Nice and easy. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more time. Externally rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Kick sit. One more time. 1. Sit it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Heart rate is at 80%. No machines necessary. So working glute medius. People call them saddlebags, hips. The hips are a joint. It's your glutes that are help picking up the weight of the leg, right? So you're going to work glute medius. That's very important. All of this is your glutes that are helping you to open that up, right? So you're going to use your oblique kicks, pick it up, and kick it right out to the side. So not here. That headlight is pointed straight ahead. Pick it up. You can also use your arms to help you balance. Listen to your breath. Kick it up. 1 to the side. 2, try to kick with control. Don't just fling the foot. Pick it up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you're going to feel the muscles that bend or flex the hip. You have external rotation on the other side. Big circles. Open the hips up. Use your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So remember, you have kick and sit. Don't just fling the foot. Pick the leg up, kick it out. Coordinate your movements with your breath. Listen to your inhale and your exhale. Kick, open a little wide. Sit your hips and glutes back on an imaginary chair, right? Kick it up and sit. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull your stomach muscles in. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. External rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick sit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let your hips touch the bed or a chair if you need to. 7, 8, 9, and 10. One more time. Externally rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Kick sit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Should we get nice and warm now? So let's activate the core just a little bit. Come down to your mat. So you're going to be in tabletop position if you're modified, right? If you're modified, tuck your hips under, draw your belly button into your spine, spread the fingertips, press your hands into the floor, press your body away from the floor to activate your shoulder blades, your shoulder girdle. So from here, right foot steps outside the right hand, knee comes back down, left foot steps outside the left hand, back down. If you work with me longer, you have a little bit more strength, press your hands into the floor. Try not to put your hips and glutes in the air. So we're not doing downward dog, right? So you want to try to get into a flat plank. So tuck your hips under, squeeze your glutes, step that right foot outside the right hand on this first one. We're going to rotate to the right. My fingertips are reaching to the ceiling. This back heel is pressing to the back wall. So I feel a stretch in the extended leg inside the hip. Place that hand down. Step center, keeping your hips and butt out of the air. Left foot steps outside the left hand. Push that back heel towards the back wall so you feel a stretch in the hip. And then rotate, reach your fingertips for the ceiling. Squeezing the glute to feel a stretch here. And step it back down. Go to tempo. So it's 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. So do keep something nearby to wipe your face. So we're getting the core temperature nice and warm and activated. Your second set is going to be mountain climbers. So again, you can take your mountain climbers from the modified position, tucking your hips under, bring the knee, tap the toe, bring the knee underneath the chest, back down. That's your modification. You can stay right there. Otherwise, spread your fingertips. If you are sinking down, you're compromising your neck and your shoulders. So that's not stable. Your skull is a part of your spine. So I'm not here and I'm not here. It's nice and long, my neck. I'm looking straight down, but draw your chin inwards. Spread the fingertips, straighten your arms out, and you're gonna tap, tap. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rest if you need to. 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. So that's getting our core nice and activated and warm using your own body weight. Take a quick sip of water if you need. Good morning. Good morning. Woo. Quick sip of water. Don't gulp it all down. Sip it. So again, you can use your own body weight, or you can use light water bottles or a 1 liter or 2 liter water bottles, right? Or you can use a basketball. This is super light to help you, work on your agility, and your reactive is training your brain because you have to make decisions when you're going in different directions. As you become more advanced, we'll go to the 5, the 10, the 12, and then the 20-pound ball. So initially, just start with your body weight. If you have 2-size balls, then 2-size medicine balls, then you can start the lighter one. Or again, you can use a water bottle or just your body weight. So we're going multi-directional. That's real life. So you're gonna go forward, and then you're gonna step out to the side. The standing leg is getting the work. This leg is the leg that's moving. Stomach muscles are drawn in. Tap the ball in front of the toe in the direction that you're going. So tap it down right here, step out to the side. That's your modification. If you feel a little stronger, when you come back in your overhead press. So that's to be 2, press it up, and 2. 3, 3, 4, and 4, 5, and 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, press it up, and 10. So that took my heart rate up to 78%. So you have a little bit of in-place cardio. The first one, warming up the calf muscles, are your football fast feet shuffles. Open your feet wider than the hips. I'm on the balls of the feet. And you're just gonna go as fast as you can. Only 30 seconds today. Ready? And go. Fast as you can. Not a whole lot of impact. If your gut is shaking, your gut and your butt shaking, that's okay. That's 10 seconds. It's actually really good for your back. 20 seconds. And 30 seconds. Lift the knees to the chest. Part 2. Part 2. Modify. Touch your knees to your chest. Right? That's the level 1. Level 2. Just here. Switch. Switch. Level 2. Level 3. High knees or little jog in place. But my feet are not here. Bring your knees up to help you engage your core more and also to stretch your back. 30 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and go. Only 30 seconds. So remember, you have here if you need to, or switch. And keep going in place. That's 10 seconds. Soft landing like a cat. $20 seconds. Try not to wake your neighbors. Good, and relax. Grab your ball again, or your body weight, or your water bottles. Right? Stomach muscles are pulled in to support your back before you start moving. Step forward. Press it up. Step out to the side. Drop your seat down. Press it up. That's 1. This is 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, breathe, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Nice and easy. Heart rate is at 81%. So the same thing, fast feet shuffles, and then you have knee ups. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. On the balls of your feet, open your feet up wide. Fast as you can. That little vibration is good to release your back. That's 10 seconds. Ah, 20 seconds. Three, 2, and relax. Part 2. So remember, you have either here or modified switch, or just baby, soft, cat-like jog in place. Get the knees up, land like a cat, which also means you have to engage your core. Ready? And go. So you can take your modification, touch your knees to the chest, or switch, or just get it up. That's 10 seconds. You should be warm by now. 20 seconds. Easier this time around. And 30 seconds. Plank step. Let's activate the core a little bit more. So same plank step that we were taking before. Heart rate is at 82%. So this is our active recovery. So tuck your hips under, right? Belly button is drawn into the spine. If you're modified, you're stepping here, back to the center, and here, back down to the center. Otherwise, come all the way on your toes. Keep your hips and butt out of the air, so we're not doing downward dog. Tuck under. If you squeeze your glutes, really press your hands into the floor, you're going to get more core. So step that right foot outside the right hand, rotate, reach your right fingertips for the ceiling, back heel, presses to the back wall for stretching the hip. Turn that hand down, step center, and left foot steps outside the left hand. Push that back heel to the back wall, rotate, reach your left fingertips for the ceiling. Turn it down, center, set more to tempo. So this is 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Sit your glutes back to your heels. Walk your fingertips out away from you so you feel a nice stretch on your back. And you're going to take one arm, slide it through. That's going to help you stretch the front of your shoulder. Come back to the center. The other arm, you're going to slide it through. This hand, I'm pressing into the floor and really reaching my arm through so I can feel a stretch. So I'm stretching my back and also on my shoulder. A little more core. So this set, last one we did mountain climber. This one we're going to stay on one side and activate more of your obliques. Your obliques also wrap into your back and give you good back support. So spread your hands into the floor. Again, if you're in a modified position, your right knee is coming to the outside of your right elbow. Really squish it. Try to bring it past your elbow and then place it down. You're going to stay on one side at a time. So spread your fingertips. Press your hands into the floor. Make sure you're lined up so your joints are stacked on top of each other to keep your shoulders safe. So you can either take a modified position or extend the legs. Tuck your hips under. Squeeze your glutes right side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take a teeny rest if you need to. Give a little tail wag to release your back. Same thing again, 10 on each side. Either modified or straight. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So by the time I got to that second set, I can feel my arms working from holding up my body weight. I can feel my obliques working. My core is nice and warm, so I can still maintain a nice warm body. I'm going to keep the body temperature nice and hot so that I can burn and access more fuel. So I'm going to add a little bit of weight. You can just stay with your body weight, or you can use the 2 water bottles, right? Go at your own level. So what we're going to do is Harriet squats. One of my favorites over here. So think of the focus and the resiliency and the vision of Harriet squats, right? Harriet Tubman. So think of finding a focus for each movement pattern. Think of finishing your goal or whatever goals you're working on with the same amount of enthusiasm that you started with. Now, to keep your back nice and safe, if you haven't been doing for a long time, or if you have a chair, or if you're more stiff or deconditioned, I want you to think of your hips and glutes touching your chair or your bed. If you reach your hips backwards, I'm not in my knees at all, right? So you keep your knees safe. If you're going like this, then you're going to put all the force in your knees. But if your hips and glutes reach backwards, you're keeping your knees safe, and you're also putting the work where you want it to go, which is on your thighs and your glutes. So feel free to let your hips and glutes touch back on the chair or the bed to start. When you stand, make sure you are squeezing your glutes. So our Harriet squats today, you're going to squat and knee up. Knee is coming straight up, then sit back parallel to the floor. Listen to your breath, belly button's pulled in. Ready? Here we go. 1, alternate sides. 1, 2, 2, 3. 3. You can do this with your body weight. 4, 4, 5. You are 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Stomach muscles pulled in. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7. Drop it down. 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2. You should feel your legs. 2, 1, and 1. So you listen to your body. So I'm at 82%. So already that's 32 minutes. That's approximately 194, almost 200 units of energy, right? The body is going to pull that from your stored energy in the muscles. We also have stored energy in the liver. Take a quick sip. Woo. So we've got 20 ounces of water to start with. Our cardio break, we're staying with the fast feet football shuffle. And then we have your knee ups, modify or switch or full out. 30 seconds. Ready, fast feet shuffle, and go. Keeping the heart rate up. Go a little fast if you can. That's 10 seconds. 20 seconds. And 30 seconds. Lift the knees to the chest. Part 2. So remember, take your modified or switch. Go at the level that's appropriate for you. Ready? Keep your knees to the front. Not back here. Use your core more. Keep the knees to the front. Ready? And 3, 2, and go. Knees up. Land soft like a cat. Ten seconds. $20. Three, 2, good. And relax. Just 30 seconds. Heart rate is at 80%. So commercial break. Commercial break. Commercial break. So you get to sit down on the job for a minute. If you're advanced, which just means you've been doing a little bit longer, always facing room to grow. Grab your heavier ball. Ladies, you know who you are, that are at 5 and at 10 pounds. You're not going to be damsel in distress this morning. I'll do the 20, right, which is an excellent core workout. Just think of the farmers. Angle your elbows in, fingertips point up toward the ceiling. As you stand and as you toss the ball up vertically, exhale, open your joints, your hip joints, by squeezing your glutes. This position, sitting down, keeps your hips closed down and tight. That's no bueno. All right, now chit chat. Stand and toss it up. Oof. 1. Oof. 2. Why did I pick up this 20-pound ball? 3. Oof. 4. Oof. 5. Oof. 6. Oof. 7. Oof. 8. Oof. 9. Oof. 10. 11. Oof. 12. 13. Oof. 14. 15. Heart rate minus 4. 16. Oof. 17. Oof. 18. Oof. 19. Oh my gosh. Put that down. Good move. That's making the heart rate monitor fall off and everything. That's on my little outfit. I think we deserve a little push-up break. So upper body break. So you should be marking if you have your little Body-Culinary calendar. You hold it in Food and Fitness calendar and journal. It's a powerful accountability tool. Use tools. There's certain things that are tried and true that work. Accountability works, especially when you can see you've grown from half a push-up to 5 to 10 to 20. So everybody in this holding foods and fitness, our little cadre, our goal, especially for our women. This month, if you don't have it, you know, the shopping list has your pull-up bar. We're starting to breaking it down in little teeny increments, right? So grab that if you're advanced, you know, the shopping list, and your Kwanzaa goodie basket or Santa, whoever that is for you, if that's what you how you get down. Your ankle weights. If you have questions about that, your heart rate monitor, let me know. All right, so let's bang out our kneeling push-ups. So we've been doing full. Today we'll just take the kneeling, right? So knees and back of the hips. Tuck your hips under. This is no good. Don't hump the floor. Don't kiss the floor. Tuck your hips under. Squeeze your butt cheeks like you ate too many hot peppers. Spread your fingertips. Press your pinky, index finger, and thumb into the floor. Make sure you're pressing the body away from the floor. Bend and straighten the elbows. Here we go. Down, exhale up 1. Squeeze your glutes. Down, exhale up 2. Down, exhale up 3. Down, exhale up 4. Down, exhale up 5. Down, exhale up 6. Down, exhale up 7. Down, exhale up 8. Then exhale up 9. Then exhale up 10. Then exhale up 11. Then exhale up 12. Then exhale up 13. Then exhale up 14. Then exhale up 15. Then exhale up 10. Then exhale up 9. Then exhale up 8. Then exhale up 7. Then exhale up 6. Just do what you're able to. Then exhale up 5. Then exhale up 4. Then exhale up 3. Then exhale up 2. Down, exhale up 1. So mark when you're done. Mark whatever your personal best is, right? Your goal is, only time we're looking at other people is to be inspired about possibilities, right? Everyone's body, everyone's journey is totally different, right? You can't see what's going on inside somebody's body. So, your next movement pattern, let's work on our posture as long as we're down here. So make sure you have a little bit of a cushion. You don't have to necessarily do this with the broomstick, but if you have the broomstick available to you, I'm gonna have room, and it is a tiny space. So what you're gonna do, I'm laying on my stomach, my pelvis is tucked under, right? My arms are in front of me with or without the broomstick. So point your toes, raise the front of your thighs if you can off the floor, look straight down, raise your torso and bring the broomstick to your chest. Right? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look straight down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Part 2. Point the toes, tuck the hips under, lift the front of the thighs off the floor, and you're just going to paddle as if you're swimming, your arms and your legs. Great for your lower back and your glutes. So look straight down, pull your belly button in, away from the floor. Raise, engage your glutes, try to raise the front of your thighs off the floor, and paddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. You should feel your glutes right there. Second set of push-ups. Second set, wipe your face. Focus on, do whatever it is that you're able to do. Spread your fingertips. Press your hands into the floor. Press your body away from the floor to engage your scapula. Knees and back of the hips. Tuck your hips under. Squeeze your glutes like you ate too many hot peppers. Use your breath to get you through to the next repetition. Down, exhale up 1. Down, exhale up 2. Down, exhale up 3. Then exhale up 4. Then exhale up 5. Then exhale up 6. Then exhale up 7. Then exhale up 8. Then exhale up 9. Then exhale up 10. Then exhale up 1. Then exhale up 2. Then exhale up 3. Then exhale up 4. Then exhale up 5. Then exhale up 6. Then exhale up 7. Then exhale up 8. Then exhale up 9. Then exhale up 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. So your push-up break is over. You see how nice and efficient that is? Just do whatever it is you're able to. As you are consistent, you notice that you can fit more work in less time, right? Plus, we didn't even have to go to the gym. You're making use of your space wherever you are paying rent and mortgage. When we're done, so you have a treat to look forward to. When we're done, it's time for green juice. I have a big bowl of greens that we picked out in the yard. Hopefully you've started your gardens. If not, why not? So you're gonna be talking about what are the things that are going in our little Afro flower garden. A lot of ancestral foods that actually everybody can grow. All right, grab your water bottle, or you can just use your body weight. Belly button's pulled in. So we have our Harriet squats. Great time to think about an easy lifestyle, easy hair. So we don't have to, we took hair off the table. We ain't worried about no hair, these over here. Make it nice and easy so we're not using hair as an excuse to not get sweaty. Then we're taking food off the table because we're eating real food. I encourage you, real food that your cells can recognize. Now you don't have to worry about that either. And as you get your garden started, guess what? You're gonna have greens that are growing every day in your little yard or your windowsill. You know exactly what's in it. How you like that? Harriet squats. Open nice and wide. Tuck your hips under, belly button to the spine. Sit on that imaginary chair. Knee up. 1. 1. 2. Sit it down. 2. Feel nice and recovered. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. 6. 6. 7. 7. 8. 8. 9. 9. 10. 10. Let's finish it off. 10. 10. 9. 9. 8. 8. 7. 7. Getting heavy. 6. 6. 5. 5. 4. 4. 3. 3. 2. 2. 1. And 1. Heart rate's at 82. Good. So, we're going to get a little bit of arms in here. If you have your bands, you can use the water bottles. You can use your bands. If you're just getting started out there, if my mommy happens to be awake, mommy, you can just use the weight of your own arms. You don't necessarily have to add any dumbbells, mommy. Right, we're doing whatever we're able to do. So if you're just using your arms, 90 degrees, and I'm not moving at my wrist, I'm between 2 flat planes of glass. And I'm just pressing up. My hands come together overhead, and they come right back here. Exhale, up. Inhale all the way down, right? If you have your bands, and if you haven't been doing anything, the light bands are more than enough. If you have the bands that have like 50 pounds worth of resistance, that's likely going to be too much. So your shoulders, the little teeny muscles, you can use light bands. That's more than enough. Don't let the ego take out the host, because it will. All right. So grab your bands now. You have constant tension in both directions. So make sure the bands will help you to engage your core. So you got to really tuck your pelvis under. Otherwise, as soon as you pick them up, your pelvis will spill out, and I'm shortening my spine. That's going to compromise my lower back. So make sure you tuck your pelvis under. All right, all that chatting, coaching stuff is over. 90 degrees.
You are burning fat.
All right, we heard you. Press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do what you're able to. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, thank you, 2. Shoulders are toasty. Take a little mental health break. Wrap your mind around it. Again, you're going to mark your personal best inside of your Body-Culinary, your Whole Living Foods and Fitness journal, so you can see your improvement at the end of the month. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So the shoulders are a little bit pre-exhausted. Again, this is an active rest, so this isn't necessarily cardiovascular. And see if you can at least get 5 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we can sneak in another 5. Belly button drawn in. 5. Press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh my gosh. Woo! Shoulders are toast on it. So in terms of working with symmetry, oh, my arms are pumped. They feel, sometimes the muscles will feel like they're tight because they're engorged with blood. So having nice shoulders really looks nice inside of a dress, and it can help your symmetry and help you appear more slim at the waist. All right, so you can grab your water bottles, or you can simply use your body weight. So I'm going to step back and I'm going to curl. So my palms now facing my thighs. I'm going to step back and curl, right? I'm going to step back, alternate side, step back and curl. Listen to your breath. Woosa. Ready? Here we go. Step back, curl. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, nice and easy. 7, pause if you need to. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. Good, 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 good. All right, so if you need to, you can let your hips or glutes to give yourself a little break. Let them touch the box right here because your hips are going backwards. Grab water bottles or just your body weight. Sit and curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, getting heavy. These 2 12. 6, 7. Heavy is relative. 8, 9, and 10. So the arms were pretty exhausted from the previous movement, right? So while heart rate is coming down, heart rate is at 80%. Let's take a little bit of triceps. Take your water bottles, or you can take your medicine ball or one dumbbell behind your head. So I'm moving at the elbow joint. Feel the weight stretch behind you. Make sure your pelvis is tucked under. And extend your elbows up straight. So your knuckles point to the ceiling. Drop it down. Feel the stretch. Extend it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, arms are a little bit pre-exhausted. I'm watching the clock. I want to make sure we get a little bit more core in and a little stretching so we have a balanced movement practice. Take it up again. Feel the stretch. Extend it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I think we can squeeze 10 more in. Roll your shoulders around, down, and back. Make sure you take a nice stretch after this is done. Then you're finished. Well, after you did a little bit more core and stretch. Drop it down, extend it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tostones. And 10. So you got some shoulders, some biceps, some triceps, some legs, some core. And then take a little bit more core. Just a little bit. Coming down to the floor. Coming down to El Floro. So let's do the camera. Down to the floor.
You are burning fat.
Okay, we're burning fat. So we know when that heart rate is is not up. So that's why I'll call this active recovery. So I'm going to lay on my back. I'm going to take some reverse crunches. And let me be a little mindful of the camera angle. I'm going to turn this way. So you can see, so I'm going to lay flat. So make sure that you tuck your pelvis. If your back is popping off the floor, you have no back stability, no support. So tuck your pelvis under. Make the effort to glue your back to the floor. Palms down, roll your knees into the chest. Really let your hips roll off the floor and tap the toes down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Watch your waist beads. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now you can stay right there. Remember, your priority is to keep the lower back glued to the floor. If that's too easy for you, then you're going to extend. Now you only extend. Your legs don't have to go all the way down to the floor. Extend it only to the point where you can keep your lower back glued to the floor. So this is 1. When you extend, lower back stays down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You should be feeling it. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. So hug your knees into the chest, rock gently from side to side, just a teeny bit more for stability. So tuck the pelvis under, lower back glued to the floor, palms down. Bring the legs up 45 degrees. I'm not moving at the knee, I'm moving from my hip joint. So hip hinge, drop the leg down from the hip joint, touch the heel down, press your lower back to the floor as that leg is moving, and tap the left heel down. And tap the right heel, push your lower back into the floor, and tap the left heel. This is 3. Keep pushing your lower back into the floor, and 3. Belly buttons push down to the floor. 4, and 4, 5, and 5. Only from the hip joint. 6, 6, 7, 7. This is good for core stability. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Good. Extend the left leg down, straight. You're going to pick the right leg up. So the bottom of the right foot is parallel to the ceiling. Drop that right leg over to the left side for the stretch in your back, especially now that your body's nice and warm. You can take the heel of your hand, give your lower back a little bit of a massage. Pick that leg up, drop it down. Now the right leg is straight. Pick up the left leg so the bottom of the foot is parallel to the ceiling. Drop that left leg over to the right side. Feel the stretch in your back. Ooh, like a little cracking back there. Good. And pick it up. Both legs up. Cross the right foot over the left knee. Stick your right arm straight down through the center. Both hands come behind that left knee. Let your hips roll off the floor. Bring both legs in towards your face. Feel the big stretch around that hip on the bent leg. You can take your right elbow and press the right knee open so you can get more stretch. Breathe into your stretch. Both legs up, switch sides. Left foot over the right knee. Stick your left hand straight through the middle. And both hands come behind the right knee. Roll both legs in towards your face. Let your left elbow press open on that left knee so you can feel more stretch around the hip. Breathe into your stretch. Good, and relax. Roll to your side, place your top hand on the floor, and press yourself up. You're going to extend one leg, the opposite leg. So this is really good for your hip, your hamstring, and your back. So one leg is extended, bend the opposite leg, sandwich that foot into the thigh as high as you can. If you're feeling any pain in your knee, that means that you need to lower the foot down. So Bring that foot in as close as you can towards your thigh. Try to square your hips so that they're facing straight ahead. Belly button in. Inhale, exhale. Walk your hands forward. Reach for either your calf, your ankle, or around the foot. And exhale, reach your chest forward. Wrap it around the back. Reach the chest forward and feel a nice stretch. And your hamstring. And as you press the bent leg, that foot on the bent leg into your thigh, feel the stretch around your bent hip and glute. Breathe into your stretch. And release. Opposite side. So this leg, so make sure the foot is active, the toes point toward the ceiling. Take the bent leg, that foot, you're going to sandwich it into the thigh, belly button in. Walk forward, reach for either your calf, your ankle, or around the foot. Inhale, then exhale, reach forward. Ooh, I feel it all the way behind my hamstring, and I really feel a nice stretch around my back. That's why I want to feel a stretch, but then get really tight. Really good stretch. Okay, sit up nice and tall. You're going to cross one foot over the other, make a little box. Make the effort. One side may be a little tighter, that's okay. Make the effort to line up your ankles with your knees. Inhale, good, and exhale. Walk forward, come onto your elbows. Walk your elbows forward, let your body weight reach down to the floor. Feel the stretch on the tip of the top leg. Breathe into your stretch. Walk your hands on a diagonal, so this can also help access more of your back. Get a stretch over there. Walk your hands away from that bent top leg. Oh, feel the stretch in your back. Oh, that feels good. Good. Come back to center. Switch legs. Other leg is on top. Make a nice little box if you can. Let's start to line up the ankles with the knees. Belly button drawn in. Walk your hands forward. Come onto your elbows. Feel the stretch on the hip and glute of that top leg. Walk your hands on the diagonal. So you're lifting up and out of the hip. Walk your hands over to the opposite direction. Feel that stretch on your hip. Come back center. And up, drop your head over to one side. Take the hand on that same side. Get a gentle pull on the head. Feel a nice stretch along the side of the neck. Throw your chin into your chest. Feel the stretch travel. Let the head float up. Drop your head over to the opposite side. Give a gentle pull. Feel the stretch along the side of the neck. Throw your chin into your chest. Feel the stretch travel. Let the head float up. Raise your fingers. Place the hands behind the head. Elbows together. Throw your chin into your chest. Gently nod your head no. Let the head float up. Take a nice big deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Nice and deep. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Maintain your awareness on your breath. Notice the flow of air and oxygen in and out of the body. Notice as your body pulls itself down, see if you can notice whether or not your body feels more open or enlivened since you started. And back to the set an intention for your day. You can decide in advance how you'd like to respond to the challenges that are going to be presented to you for sure. Acknowledge yourself for getting up early to give yourself an example of cultivating tangible resilience, tenacity, focus, the ability to deal with discomfort and uncomfortable emotions. You can transmute them with movement. See if you can bring to your mind's eye something that you are grateful for. See if you can bring to your mind's eye something that brings joy and laughter to your face. Take a mental snapshot of what intentional relaxation looks like and feels like in your own body. I invite you today to feed and nourish yourself with the most colorful, nutrient-dense, life force-filled, peaceful fuel that is available to you. Fuel that does not deposit a lot of waste on your waistline or in your arteries, your colon. Food that does not compromise your ability to think and reason. We are invited today to nourish ourselves and our vision for our life with foods that enhance our thinking and reasoning, our abilities to make sharp decisions with compassion and love, first for ourselves and then for those around us. I invite you to create a great day on purpose simply because we said so. Shay, all right. Now that we have set the tone for the day. Y'all create a great day on purpose. See you soon. Comment, please, subscribe.